And thanks for tuning in. This pre-4th of July show. I was just telling one of my producers, Gary, that I like being here, working. We're live. This is not a tape show. We're here. I just pulled into the lot, and there's nobody here. There's nobody here. The parking lot is totally empty, and Steven's here, Gary's here, I'm here. And the Mises. There are a few mice running around the building. That's about it.
Did you come down the expressway?
You need to turn your mic on. It's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, there yes, I did come down. I did 100 all the way.
Okay, yeah, because there's nobody on the expressway.
I know. Even the highway patrol wasn't out today.
I was like, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
I know. But I love being here. I don't know. It just, I can't explain it. I like doing the show. And nutritional firecrackers. There you go. That's the theme. Nutritional firecrackers. Boy, there are a bunch of them. Oh, my goodness.
It's funny because the Today Show was running how to grill.
Really?
How to grill properly.
Good thing they didn't have me on there this morning. I would have upset. I would have been the griller, the Grinch griller. I would have pulled cold water all over their grills. That's going to come up. That's part of nutritional firecrackers, and I'm only reporting it so that people are aware. You know, it's 4th of July. It's Independence Day. It's a meaningful holiday, signing of the Declaration of Independence, lest we forget what 4th of July is all about. There is some dispute, however, as to whether or not it was really signed on the 4th of July, whatever. But it's Independence Day. It is our nation, after all. And it's a nice holiday. When I was, I guess about 19, 18, something where in there, I was in professional drum corps. Pittsburgh Rockets, and we used to march wherever it was, New York or wherever we would go, where the parade was, or Pittsburgh. That was a wonderful experience, by the way. Great musicians. We had great instructors. I was involved in music my entire life. And professional drum corps, I learned a lot about music, believe it or not. The percussion teachers, drum teachers that we had were from the United States Air Force. And that's all these guys did all day long. So they were very good at it. And so were we. And so I have fond memories of 4th of July. As a boy, it was so much fun. And yesterday, I was with some good friends and had firecrackers. The real deal. I think they were illegal. Launching rockets launched and all kind. Oh, it was so much fun watching the children react to it. The whole family we were all there, and it was wonderful. I hope you're having a nice 4th of July weekend and enjoying yourself. And I'm not going to try to be too severe about the food. I get it. I just don't eat that food anymore. I just don't, for a lot of different reasons. You can always call us, though, if you happen to be listening today. Please give us a call if you're around. You can call and you can talk about anything you want. I don't care. That's the way it is around here. No matter what I'm talking about, it's okay. If you can take the time to listen to this show, I can take the time to talk to you. Go ahead and give us a call.
877-897-8255. 877-897-8255.
So there you go. I walked into the Reebok store over the weekend. Big mistake. And it's an outlet mall. You know that new outlet mall up where I live?
Okay, yeah.
Where you've met me there.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Boy, I'll tell you.
That store's amazing.
I walk into all Nike, Under Armour, Reebok. It's 50% off on in the Reebok store. Almost every item, 50% off. And I've seen these items online. I've seen them in regular retail stores, and they're legitimate. So, yeah. When I do the show, I'm very relaxed. I do workout gear, and I'll wear a ball cap from time to time even. Just want to be relaxed. I hope you're relaxed. Take a little stress off yourself. And, keep things in perspective. Here's some statistics about 4th of July and my theme for today, nutritional firecrackers. Of course, barbecuing is a big deal. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. There are about almost 100 million Americans, approaching that somewhere in there, depending on who you're reading, planning a barbecue for the 4th of July. That's about almost a third of the population will be barbecuing. It's wonder we don't burn the country down. But there are accidents, by the way. Outdoor cooking. About 88%, close to 90% of Americans own a grill. An outdoor grill. Wow. I don't, but do you own a grill?
I do.
Of course you do.
I live in Dade City. It's part of having to live there. Besides, the neighbor made a cannon this weekend, by the way. I just wanted to...
Your neighbor made a cannon?
Cannon.
A cannon.
And then comes over and asks me...
Tell him that the Civil War is over?
I did. And then he comes over and goes, hey, do you know where I can get gunpowder at? I know it's Sunday.
Are you serious?
I am not kidding you. Yes, he made it.
Was he going to fire a cannon?
He did for like 6 hours yesterday. I had 6. I would walk through the lawn, and all I hear, boom, and I would like shake.
He banned a cannon. The police didn't come.
No.
They would probably help him.
Yeah.
That's where Gary lives.
I'm not talking like a bird cannon, because they have bird cannons.
I know what you're talking about.
The blueberry fields. But I'm talking like he made a black powdered cannon.
Yesterday, when they were shooting off the firecrackers, I gave him a little tutorial on how gunpowder came into existence. Nobody knew. Thank the Chinese.
Marco Polo.
Marco. Hot dogs are king during the 4th of July and all the grilling. About 150 million hot dogs sold just on 4th of July weekend. That wouldn't be so bad, but the problem is I don't know how many of those hot dogs are not fit for consumption. They're crap. Now, there are some better, healthier hot dogs. You can go into Whole Foods, Sprouts, wherever, and they'll have some options that are a lot better. Go to YouTube, watch them make hot dogs. It's repulsive. Chicken, another favorite during 4th of July barbecuing. Are you ready? Think about this. 750 million pounds of chicken. I didn't know there were that many chickens to be slaughtered, for heaven's sake. It's leading up to 4th of July. Red meat during 4th of July, about 190 million pounds of red meat or pork leading up to 4th of July. That number is 190 million pounds. I don't know what 190 million pounds looks like.
A lot.
I mean, if you piled it all up, chips and dip, people spend on chips and dip, condiments. Are you ready? We're talking ketchup, relish, chips, dip stuff. $203 million. Holy moly. Nutritional firecrackers, LTN coast to coast.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health should...
More from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day. giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
temperatures, precise temperatures. High-end restaurants are famous for using them, I see. Any concern with them? I don't know. I don't know, too. You know more about this than I do. And do you like it? Do you enjoy the food this way?
Well, it's very tender. Everything that it cooks is very tender. You can poach eggs in it. It takes longer, obviously, at the low temperatures to cook something. But, and like I said, for a steak, they say get the cast iron pan, fire it up, sear it like a minute, you know.
So the food sort of cooks in its own juices then, if you have it in the bag.
Yep.
And it takes longer, obviously, because you're using lower temperatures. Sous vide is the technique, sous vide. All right, see, I'm here to learn, too. You know more about it than I.
I just wonder how that food is cooked that way. It's got to be better for you, huh?
I think so. Better than cooking at high temperature. High temperatures destroy the proteins and create free radicals, and then they link, as I said, the cross-linking with the glucose. That's what happens.
Huh.
But there are techniques to help with that process. When we come back, I'll lay out these strategies. It's common sense in many cases. For example, one of the things they recommend is to marinate or coat the meat with breadcrumbs before grilling or frying. That seems to reduce the risk. But I'll share some other ones. Thank you so much, Janet, for sharing that. Contributing.
Have a happy 4th.
Oh, you enjoy your 4th of July with your family. Have a lot of fun. Take care of yourself, and thanks for listening to the show.
Thank you, Doctor.
My
Bye.
pleasure. Sous vide. S-O-U-S, and then space V-I-D-E in French, sous vide. I don't know much about that. I'll have to look into it. Let's talk nutrition. Here to learn. Coast to coast. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, the pre-4th of July edition of the show. Great to be with you. Nutritional firecrackers is the theme today, and what to look out for. I was talking about grilling and some of the things that you need to watch out for. I'm going to develop that a little bit more, but there are some strategies that you can invoke to moderate the effects of the grilling. I'll give those here in a moment right off the bat. And I mentioned aluminum foil. Now, there are some risks. We had a caller call in and wrapping the food in aluminum foil. What I was suggesting, rather than putting the food right on the grill, on the grate, and getting it to be charred, you might just lay a piece of aluminum foil on it. But that, I guess, to some, that might even be dangerous. There are some risks associated with using aluminum foil in cooking, right?
Yeah, it has a tendency to leach into it now because they're using a lower grade of aluminum.
There you go.
And that's why.
And for sure, do not use aluminum cookware.
Yeah, that's a huge part of this.
That is so dangerous. Years ago, aluminum cookware was very popular. And I use stainless steel. So, you might not even want to lay a piece of aluminum foil on the grill if it's leaching from the foil into the food. So we appreciate that call. If you're going to grill at low heats, 300 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook as far away as possible from the heating element, that is the flame. And do not overcook or char meats, poultry, and fish.
You said something about vegetables, with the vegetables also, right?
Right. Don't put if you put the vegetables on the grill and you char them, and you get this mallard effect. That's that crusty black stuff that people like to eat. Please don't do that. That's carcinogenic. It's not a good idea. That's dangerous. So put it at a low heat.
Jimmy was asking about smoked foods because he smokes.
Bad news. I'll get to it. That involves polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. When possible, choose cooking methods such as stewing, simmering, braising. Microwaving. I don't know about that.
If anybody has any good crock pot recipes they want to share on our Facebook page, please do. Because I'm looking for vegetable crock pot recipes.
Low levels of hydrocyclic these compounds are formed during grilling and barbecuing, broiling, pan frying, because you're breaking down the proteins. Roasting. When roasting, do not make gravy from the meat drippings. I know that's popular and it tastes good, but guess what's in those meat drippings? Don't do it. Use grilling as a method of finish cooking. When grilling, use small pieces of meat, poultry, and fish to shorten the cooking time. Marinate the meat or coat the meat with breadcrumbs before grilling. And frequently turn ground meat patties when cooking. I know they say not to do that, but if you let them char and get that Maillard reaction, the Maillard reaction is an indication that damage was done. And people eat that. So one caller even said, it was, and she's right about that, using aluminum foil. You should not, I've talked about not using aluminum cookware, but I was thinking at least lay it on the grill and so not direct heat if you're going to use high heat. But probably that's not a good idea either now. So those are some of the things you can do. And the compounds that I'm talking about here they're called heterocyclic amines. Heterocyclic amines. Now there's another compound that's dangerous. They're called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These compounds are ubiquitous and dangerous in the environment. It's not just from grilling. And they come about by the incomplete combustion or burning of carbon-based organic substances derived from human sources like tobacco, coal, oil, gas, wood, and garbage. These compounds are produced. It also turns out, and PHAs do not occur as a single compound, but as a complex mixture, which makes them found in combustion end products, such as soot and smoke. That's why that pollution is so dangerous. These PHAs are chemically dangerous and environmentally ubiquitous. They're throughout the environment, as I was saying. Now, it turns out that you'll find PHAs in consumer goods and products as well. Medicines, tobacco products, smokeless tobacco, smoked food products, Gary, liquid smoke and food flavoring, smoked cheeses, smoked turkey, smoked pork, chicken, beef, mussels, and fish. PHAs are found in those foods. I'm just saying. You'll even find them in beach sandals, toys, child care products, sports equipment. And they come in contact with the skin. It's amazing. You can inhale these PHAs. That's a primary pathway. Inhalation is a primary pathway. When you're breathing particle-filled dust, motor vehicle exhaust, cigarette smoke, wood smoke, coal smoke, barbecue smoke is filled with PHAs. So it's not just grilling and barbecuing where you come in contact with these polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. They are ubiquitous in the environment. Another pathway, you can ingest them. They're found in drinking water. Eating smoked food products. Tell Jimmy to stop it. He should not be doing that, of all people.
Right.
Liquid smoke, food flavorings, smoked cheeses, turkey, pork, chicken, beef, and so on. Or charred meats or foods and crops that are grown in soil contaminated with PHAs. We can ingest them. When it comes to the human diet, the Food Safety Authority of Ireland, of all places, contends that PHAs can be formed during the processing and preparation of domestic foods. Domestic food preparation, barbecuing, smoking, drying, roasting, baking, frying, or grilling, all produce PHAs. I'll repeat that list. Barbecuing, smoking foods, drying them, roasting them, baking them, frying or grilling. Hence, you have these raw foodists that say that's one of the reasons why they eat raw food. I'm just reporting. By the way, PHAs can be found in meat, milk, poultry, eggs, but they typically don't result in high exposure levels. Thank goodness. Another pathway, contact with your skin. I'll come back, I'll share that. I know, this is probably more than you wanted to know about these chemical compounds. But these are the pathways of exposure. Inhaling them, ingesting them, skin contact. I'll tell you about skin contact. These are dangerous chemicals. LTN, coast to coast.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Good time without putting yourself in danger. You can't grill, you can't do this, you can't do that. Oh man, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'm sorry.
You know what I don't get? I know you're gonna think that I'm kind of like off-witted and stuff like that.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't get how people, because I'm realizing this now, and I was one of them, that what you actually eat, how it really affects the daily way that you feel, not long-term down the road.
right now.
I'm talking about right now.
I agree.
Okay. And I have made some diet changes, and I'm working on my diet and everything. And one of the things...
Not so easy, is it?
It's not.
Not so easy.
But I've noticed if I eat red meat, I immediately ache.
You used to eat red meat a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I haven't had red meat in a long time.
You know why I don't eat when you often hear me say when people offer me a donut, I say, "Are you kidding me? I'm not going to commit that nutritional sin." Let me tell you why. First of all, it's nutrient vacuous. There's no nutrients in it. Donuts are what? Deep fried. And what happens is you end up with advanced glycation end products, these AGEs, Gary, where you get the glycation or sugar damage. And that is right up there with smoking, sun exposure, alcohol consumption that accelerates aging.
There is no nutrition in sugar. Am I correct?
No. It's some calories. You may get some energy, but it's not worth it. And you just gain weight, and the chemicals that are produced by the deep frying it's just not a good idea. You end up with these AGEs.
So when you have somebody that says, "Oh, my blood sugar's low,"
I'm going to eat a donut? No. How about eat a piece of fruit, maybe? Try that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, give us a call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
Now, these polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, these are dangerous, dangerous compounds. And, I just tell you to stay away from them and to become aware of them. And they're everywhere in the environment, as I was saying a moment ago. They just put us at risk, and the pathways for them are: you can inhale them, you can ingest them, you can come in skin contact with them. And you don't want to do it. And people think this is all an abstraction. People think, "No, man, he's making this up." No, I'm not. I wish I were. I'm not making it up. And it's just dangerous to do. Cooks are especially they're put at risk because they're inhaling the smoke. That smoke is filled with these polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons as well. So these are what I call nutritional firecrackers in celebration of 4th of July. I'm sorry. And you learn about these things, and when you walk in, when I started to do the research on this, I didn't know the extent to which these kind of compounds were so dangerous. That's the truth. I didn't. And as I started to learn and get it, I realized how dangerous they are, and our exposure to them, and how ubiquitous they are in the environment. These PHAs, it's not just from cooking and grilling and whatnot. They're everywhere. Even in the beach sandals, for heaven's sake. They put these compounds.
Have you seen those things that's supposed to cleanse your feet? You put them on your feet. It's like tape, Doc, and it's supposed to pull the bad stuff out of your feet. Have you seen this? If you haven't, I will bring you one, and you will laugh at me.
What's it called? I don't know. Stephen usually knows about this stuff. Do you know anything about that? Usually not. I don't know anything about this.
They've come up on the show once or twice before, but basically it's these pads, and like Gary described, it's basically something you just kind of slap on your foot, and supposedly it's supposed to suck out toxins and all that kind of stuff. And then,
does it have a name? Maybe some of the listeners.
Yeah, I can Google it here in a second. Right. Or if anybody out there knows, give us a call for sure. But yeah, we've talked about them before, and people that have used them say, look, when you take them off, and there's like all this discoloration. But
maybe it's just dirty feet.
It could be dirty feet, but yeah.
Britney Spears.
when we did a quick Google when they came up in the past, there was a lot of debunking articles about them. But then there's the people that use them and truly believe they work.
Okay. If there's any bad
research, as you always say, do the research yourself. No matter where you hear it, even on this show, go out and find other sources and make your decision. Be informed.
Be informed. If anybody's used them, I'm curious. I remember we looked this up once before, and I thought, didn't we find some articles that said this is a nonsense? That's my recollection. Yeah,
a lot of them popped up with such and such detox foot scam or don't use. But then again, there's people that have used them and fully believe in them. But
okay,
do your research.
I do not put Listerine and vinegar on your feet. That's the new thing now on the internet, because it just turns your feet blue.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Try holy water, will you?
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable.
That is fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
all kinds of scams on the internet, man. You got to be careful. You're liable to get electrocuted or... Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. This business about putting these things on the bottom of your feet to draw out all the toxins in your body. I don't know any. If you can give me the clinical trials to that, I'll take a look at it. But show me the data.
I have a Rufino called, or Rufino emailed me, and they do an ionic foot cleansing.
I don't even know anything about that.
I tried to get him. I'm going to see if he can call us in and tell us about it. The reason why I'm asking is I'm a sandal wearer. Do you wear sandals, Doc?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm a sandal wearer. Steve, do you wear sandals?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so my feet over the weekend, I wore sandals, and now I have
calluses on. That's from the funk in the ground, man.
Okay.
Has nothing to do. It's dirt. Come on, man. What's the matter with you? I don't wear sandals. I never did. I didn't like them. All right, Rufino's on the line. Now he's going to tell me about this ionic foot bath. Okay, I'll entertain me.
How you doing, Doctor?
Don't give me some hocus pocus now.
Hey, I'm going to be totally honest with you. It depends on the individual. It really does. We do detox ionic foot baths here at Ada Zinc here in Georgia. And I'm going to tell you, we put negative and positive ions through the water. You got 4,000 pores at the bottom of your feet. And it's just like going to a reflexologist. A lot of stuff goes in and out through your feet. And I am going to find some data for you and send it to you.
You got to show me the data, Rufino. You got to show me the data, brother.
I'm going to show you some data. I'm going to find.
You know, I've been doing this for Rufino. I've been doing this for decades. Do you know how many crazy therapies I've heard? That's why you always hear me joke. Oh yes, and kill chickens at midnight too, right? You know, with some ceremony. That's my way of saying a lot of this stuff is just nonsense. Now, I'm not saying what you're talking is not, but you got to show me the data.
Absolutely, and I will find.
And don't just show me somebody's dirty feet.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Doctor. I could, when they're smokers, I could see the tobacco actually coming out of their feet. If they're drinkers, I could smell the alcohol. Your pores of your feet do have a lot of reflection on how you feel. You know that now. You know.
I do. That's true. That's true. I know reflex. When you get a foot massage and the reflexologist, and when they work certain areas of the feet, it's supposed to be associated with certain organs in the body. All I know, it feels good.
Honestly, I've seen colds and flus go away from someone going to a reflexologist. But
I know people that go to church and pray and they can't get rid of the cold. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, because what is a reflexologist? What is that?
A reflexologist. Go ahead, tell him.
I was going to say, that's where you go. He's basically a guy, he uses your feet. You got pressure points on your feet. And different points. If you look up reflexology points on your feet, you'll see that by touching certain parts of the feet a certain way on the bottom of your feet or on the side, you can actually affect some of your organs and how they work and how you feel.
You know what? In these kinds of, let me just tell you, and this is after 40 years of doing this, I'm just telling you, the thing that always brings light, shines some sunlight on the conversation are the data. What are the data? And you can have different kinds of data, right? Some data are more reliable than others. Anecdotal experience, I don't dismiss it. Certain people experience certain things. There's no clinical trials. There's no observational study, even nothing. There's nothing except people's experiences. And they report all kinds of effects and this and that. I mean, I can't come on the air and say, you should do X, Y, or Z therapy because my neighbor did it and now is going to live to be 120. I can't do that. I just can't because it's not reliable. It's not responsible.
You're like my personal mythbusters. You know that, right?
Well, I am a mythbuster, and people get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Killing the chickens at midnight and whatnot. It's not going to cure your cold. I'm sorry. It won't.
No, that's true. But the mind's a powerful thing too. If you think you're feeling better and getting better, you're going to get.
That's called the placebo. That's called the placebo effect.
Absolutely.
Right? And we see this in research all the time. And as a researcher, I worry about it because you give somebody a sugar pill, and they're getting the same effect as with the compound that we gave them that's supposed to have the effect, and they're getting the effect with the sugar pill. We worry about that. You're right.
Now,
the mind is powerful.
I will tell you, when it comes to the foot bath, if they're smokers, I'll see an inch of black like tar on top of that water, and you could smell the alcohol if they're big drinkers. I mean, it does. I've seen it work. I know it works.
Well, if you have the data, if you have any clinical trial, and even a simple observation, anything, any study, before I will talk about it on air, I got to see those data.
You got it.
I let you talk about it because this is your experience. I mean, and I'm listening. I'm here to learn, and I'll give you a chance to express that. But I can't come on and say, by the way, everybody, you need to be doing these foot baths. I don't have any data.
I understand. That's why we love you, man. That's why we always listen to you.
You're not mad at so you're not mad at me.
No, you know what? You never walk away from your show going, I wonder what he meant by that. That never happened.
For sure.
That's true, and I have never had anybody say that.
Right, and that works for you, works against you. I'm too authentic.
So I just wanted to call in and give you my 2 cents and tell you, I'm a believer. I see it work, but I'm going to look for some data because the internet's full of both sides of the story, Doc.
Yeah, and everything in between. Listen, if you're going to play with firecrackers tomorrow, be careful, okay?
I will. All
right, Rufino.
Have a great day.
All right, man. We appreciate you very much. That's a retailer. They're in Clarksville, Georgia. He's a nice guy, man. And we invite other retailers to call the show. Call us. Let us know who you are, what you're doing.
I love having the retailers call because they're honest. They actually tell you what's going on.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He plays the show in his store. People sit there and watch the show. You see my new Reebok hat and shirt. I'm Reebok today, man. You got to call them and tell them, help us out here. We love doing this. It's a lot of fun. A little light today. This is, LTN light.
Got a question
although the polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and the heterocyclic amines were a little intense.
I got a question about popcorn when we come back.
Popcorn, one of my favorite foods. All right, we'll look into it. People putting stuff on the bottom of their feet, and I don't know, man. Come on. Although, if Rufino makes a good point, the mind is very powerful. Boy, if you believe something, isn't that interesting how that works? It's okay. We'll keep our mind open. Show me the data. See if you can persuade me. We come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day. Right answer, $25 supplement gift card.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex-Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A. Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A. Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A. Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice.
No, we can't. Welcome back. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I was talking about the nutritional firecrackers during this time of year, for this holiday, 4th of July, and the different foods and how much of it and so on. Oh, my goodness. Here's the question. How many pounds of red meat or pork are consumed on the lead up to 4th of July? How many pounds of red meat or pork are consumed in the lead up to 4th of July? 9 million pounds? 90 million pounds? 190 million pounds. How many pounds of red meat or pork are consumed in the lead up to 4th of July? 9 million, 90 million, or 190 million? Give us a call and win.
877-897-8255. 877-897-8255.
You know, you scratch your head and you start to wonder. You say, wait, he says, don't do this, don't do that. Watch out for this, watch out for that. You're almost afraid to go out the door. I hope that's not being conveyed. You still have to live your life. And these topics that these issues that I raise are to remind, to bring it to our attention. Should you stop grilling? I don't think so. Should you grill 5 days a week with these muscle meats? Meat, pork, fish, and so on? I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's dangerous. Now, there's a theory called the cross-linking glycation hypothesis of aging, or theory of aging. And it implicates the grilling of these muscle meats. Let me see if I can just explain it a simple way. This cross-linking hypothesis is that proteins and DNA get destroyed here. And there's some unnecessary links or bonds that are made of the proteins in these meats, for example, when you're grilling them with other molecules. Well, guess what these other molecules are? Sugars. Proteins that are damaged or no longer needed are normally broken down by enzymes. That's what nature, and they're called proteases. They'll break them down. However, when you're in the presence of linkages, that process is inhibited. The activity of the proteases can't break the proteins down then. And these damaged, unneeded proteins literally stick around and they cause a lot of damage. So one of the main ways that cross-linking occurs is this process called glycosylation or glycation, where glucose molecules, sugar molecules, stick to the proteins, and then they get transformed into this brownish molecules called advanced glycosation end products, or AGEs. When both of the sticky ends of these AGEs adhere to neighboring proteins, they create a permanent cross-link that disables the protein's functions. Guess what? That's the same thing that happens when you brown food. That's called the Maillard process. When it's cooked at high temperatures, all that browning and that charcoal, that brown, that's what that is. It's dangerous. Please don't eat it. Please don't eat it. It's involved in accelerating aging. It's involved in all sorts of health issues. You know who does a good job with this is Dr. Nicholas Perricone in his books. He talks about AGEs all the time and how it ages the skin. It'll destroy your cataracts. You get cataracts from that. Hardening of the arteries. There's a ton of research on cross-linking. What happened? Nobody can answer the question. How many million pounds of red meat or pork are consumed on the 4th of July? I'll give you two choices. 9 million pounds or 190 million pounds? The hint to the question, it's a lot. Give us a call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255, 877-897-8255.
So one of the messages to take away here is that food has consequences. We all know that, but sometimes it's out of our awareness and out of our insight or knowledge. And these chemicals that I talked about today from cooking these muscle meats at high temperatures will aid you. And they will, in the long run, get you sick if you do it enough, if you consume enough of them. It happens every single day. We have the evidence to demonstrate it, to support it. This is not science fiction. Let's go to Palm Harbor, Florida. That's where I was yesterday. It's a nice place over there. Dan, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Doc.
How many?
I'm guessing.
How many?
Well, I'm guessing 190.
Yeah, it's 190 million pounds of red meat or pork are consumed in the lead up to 4th of July. That's a lot of meat, and a lot of it is grilled. And that makes it even worse at high temperatures. Cook it slowly if you're going to grill. Low heat, marinate it. Don't eat the char. Don't char it. I know you. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, it's hard, right? I know. Well, I try. Enjoy.
Yeah, great advice, and it's important. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, don't play with firecrackers, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. See ya. Have a good time. Have a nice 4th of July tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Enjoy it. Enjoy your family. Be grateful. Gratitude. Yeah. It's wonderful to be with your family and friends and celebrate the holiday. It's nice. I hope you have a good time tomorrow. And Independence Day, as it once was called. I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll be back live. In the meanwhile, enjoy yourself. And keep it in mind, don't forget, your health is your wealth.